Sister Coach FO. This is our lunch hour talk, talking to my brothers that are 40 plus, everywhere you are in the world. You are a hardworking man. Black men are created to be assertive, strong, hardworking. A challenge. We hardly find time to rest. We are driven. We like to achieve, but then that also have its own downsides. So today we're looking at why you should detox your system every quarter. That's every 3 months. Remember, you're already over 40, so you are no more the person you were a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. The energy level is reducing. A lot of things are happening now that you are 40 plus. So why should you use the Forever C9 Pak? Why will I recommend it to you? One, I've been drinking it, the aloe vera gel, for almost 26 years, and that's how long I've also been offering it to people, especially our heads of families. As a man, once you cross that 40, many times we like to celebrate that birthday because 40 is a very remarkable age. A lot of things happen in the body. Your metabolism slows down. Once you cross 30, that's the rate at which you break down food slows down. That means you need to work extra to get the same kind of metabolic rate that you used to have. Recovery takes longer. So if you do exercise, how fast will your muscles recover? Belly fat becomes stubborn. So even when you're not drinking beer, eating late slows down the digestive process, and that means it's easy to create a store. Remember what I call it? Okeari. The belly becomes the fat at the belly, around the belly, becomes more stubborn, more difficult to break down. Energy dips. Meanwhile, you are expected to work at maximum capacity at work and in the bedroom, but then the level of energy starts going down. Then blood pressure creeps up because there's more stress, and now the body is finding it a bit difficult to manage stress naturally. Yet every day you drive to work, you drive from work, you work 8 to 10 hours, some of us even do more. You don't get to eat at the right time. You're a father, you're a husband, you're a son to your parents, you're a community leader, you're a worship leader in your place of worship and all of that. So all of this contributes to a higher stress level. So that is the issue that we're having. So one major hidden factor, gut overload. Now, from the mouth to the anus is one long tube, but it performs different functions at different levels, and it is called different names. So when you eat, you swallow, it goes through the esophagus into the stomach, digestion takes place there, it mixes with the enzymes that will break down the food that we have eaten. Then it goes into the small intestine where absorption starts, and then the large intestine, which is actually the longest part of the gut. It's about 24 feet long, but it's not straight. It's long and winding, which slows down the movement of food through that particular corridor. It's also that large intestine that has the capacity to distend. So that's where we retain loads of toxins. So when we say you have the belly, when you have a big belly, it's actually filled with the large intestine. That's where toxins accumulate, and that's why you hear them say death begins in the colon. So death due to diseases growing out of the accumulation of toxins in the gut. So that is where the issue is. Why gut health matters after 40. Your gut controls nutrient absorption. every food we eat contains nutrients. That's what the body needs from the food, but it has to go through that digestion I mentioned earlier in the stomach, so that in the large intestine absorption must happen. You absorb the nutrients that the food brings, and that is what helps you. But when there is problem at the gut, absorption is impaired. Inflammation rises from there. The blood pressure will no more be regulated, because as you're accumulating toxins in the colon, you're also accumulating it in the blood vessels, and that slows down the movement, the passage of blood through the blood vessels. The immune response slows down. 70% of our immune system, the normal flora we call it, is in the gut. So when that happens, then the body defense system is down. Hormonal balance. At over 40, the body also begins to adjust the production. So most of the hormone that you really need to be a man become affected at that age. And then weight management, because it is now slower to break down the food that we have eaten, the body now absorbs most of the heat which we don't need, and because we're not moving enough, we're not burning the calorie enough, weight sets in at midlife. So if you have ever attended a class where they talk about midlife crisis, you'll find out that weight management becomes more difficult once you cross that 40. So when the gut is overloaded with processed foods, excess sugar, environmental toxins, poor digestion, and chronic stress, I'll repeat those 5. The gut becomes overloaded when we eat lots of processed foods every day, excess sugar, environmental toxins, poor digestion, and chronic stress. All of this causes overloading in the gut. So this affects our energy. So we're easily fatigued when there's overload in the gut. Mood swings coming. Today we have 75% of depression or suicides as men. It wasn't so before, but now that is what we have. Fat storage, and then the heart health becomes impaired. All of this because the gut is dirty. So for many men, stubborn belly fat and fatigue are not just about calories, but about internal cleansing and metabolic reset. Come all of the other things that we're talking about, and that's why we recommend you cleanse with the Forever C9 Pak every 3 months. That's quarterly. Yes, you are drinking the aloe vera gel every day, that helps, but I tell you, with that there's still accumulation, because we inhale polluted air every day, and that is exotoxins, and then we generate or produce toxins from every food that we eat. It's part of part of the wastes that come from every processed food in the gut. So every day we accumulate toxins. It's like in the house, we have a garbage, we have a trash drum outside. So every day the trash we generate in the house in a small bucket, we tie the nylon and drop in the garbage drum outside the house. Imagine if we don't take it out, and then if the trash truck does not come to pack the trash drum outside, maggots start coming out, the smell starts coming inside, and you will not even be able to sit down in the sitting room because the smell is coming in. That's the same thing that happens in our gut. So every day we accumulate toxins. If we are not intentional about flushing the whole body, then there may be that congestion that we're talking about. So the Forever C9 Pak is a structured 9-day program designed to, 1, reset digestion. It's designed to reset our digestion. Like I said, as adults, once you're over 30, your basic metabolic rate slows down, meaning, sir, you cannot eat 3 times a day anymore. It's good to have your meals within an 6-hour period. Have your first cooked meal by 12 noon and the second one around 5 in the evening, so that it will digest before you go to bed. So it gives your digestive system a break from heavy foods and supports elimination of waste buildup. That's number one. Number two, it reduces inflammation. I had a conversation with somebody earlier today. He's a man in his 40s, and he was complaining to me that even when he eats moi moi, he feels bloated. That's already a digestion problem. So aloe vera based cleansing supports gut lining health, which is crucial for men that are especially managing BP and metabolic issues. Once your gut is clean, your body is clean. You'll be able to slow down the aging process. Your immune system will also be reset. Number three, improved nutrient absorption. Now, imagine there is this cilia, this tiny air that is in our nose. It also lines the intestinal route. So that is what absorbs nutrients from the food that we have eaten. When there is indigestion, it means that the cilia will be clogged, and that disturbs absorption of the nutrients that the body needs. A gut absorbs vitamins and minerals more efficiently, important for men that are 40 plus whose absorption declines with age. Number four, the C9 Detox program supports weight loss and belly fat reduction. Every day there is a tendency for everybody to get fat. Yes, some people have genes that that helps them to keep trim, but these days a lot of slim people are having high cholesterol level. So that you are slim, when we see you physically, does not mean that your level of visceral fat is low. There is this fat that you cannot see, that does not show fatness, does not show cellulitis, but it is fat attached to organs. We call it the visceral fat. A lot of people have high loads of fat around the organs, the kidneys, the liver, the heart. I hope you know that the heart itself is a muscular organ that has its own blood vessels. So sometimes even the heart does not have adequate blood supply. So it's important that we do this C9 to support weight loss and belly fat reduction. By resetting cravings and reducing water retention, many men notice: one, a flatter stomach, less bloating, reduced sugar cravings, and better appetite control. You don't have to eat everything every time, because part of the things you will use in the C9 pack is what we call the Garcinia Plus. This helps to suppress appetite. So by the time you finish this 9-day detox, honestly, your craving to eat 3 times a day will have been suppressed. Your body craving for sugar will have been reduced. So it's important that we control our appetite and control our food portion. Number 5, boost your energy and mental clarity. Sometimes at work, you feel fatigued mentally and the productivity level reduces, and then you are physically worn out. But when you do the C9 pack, I guarantee you that by the 3rd day, you feel so light that climbing steps become easier and you will sleep better. And that helps you to wake up tomorrow morning energized. So it boosts your energy and it gives you mental clarity, which improves your productivity at work, and that will increase your profitability. So when the gut is functioning well, energy level improves and brain fog reduces. And I hope you know that your performance in the bedroom will also increase. Why are we saying you should do it quarterly? I've been doing it quarterly for over 20 years, and I can tell you, slows down the aging process, helps to rejuvenate your body organs. Because when the colon is clean, it's like you're starting afresh. Have you been to the fresh fish market before? If you see the people selling fresh fish, any fish that they don't want to spoil, they simply remove the whole gut. Once that gut is removed, that fish will not spoil. The same thing goes for us humans. Once your gut is clean, now your gut is the second brain. Once that gut is clean, your body is clean and you have mental clarity. Detoxing once is good, doing it quarterly is strategic, because we are in the prevention mode. Don't wait until you are sick before you decide fire brigade approach. It doesn't work a lot of times. So this, once you prevent the accumulation of toxins in your system, you overcome to a large extent falling ill. So it's important that we do that. It's strategic. So every 90 days, your body accumulates dietary and environmental toxins, stress hormones build up, lifestyle habits sleep. So at the beginning of 2026, you took some decisions to live a healthy life. Today is 26th. Today is 17th of February 2026. I guarantee you have stopped some. Maybe you started gym in January, you paid for gym, and before the end of January you have stopped going. Maybe you decided that you're going to be going to work with more water and stop drinking cold water. By today you might have stopped. But when you do your detox every 3 months, it's like you are jump starting this healthy lifestyle so that we can recreate a better you. So it's important that we focus on this. A quarterly reset keeps inflammation in check, helps maintain healthy weight. So if you have added weight in the last 3 months, by the time you are doing this reset, you lose another 3 to 5 kg. You feel healthier and you are better, and you are rejigging, kick-starting, jump-starting a healthy lifestyle. Helps maintain healthy weight, supports cardiovascular wellness. Every adult carries a minimum of 5 liters of blood. That's like 10 sachets of pure water. I tell you, you need clean blood vessels for this blood to circulate, and for your pumping machine, the heart, for the muscles to work well. So it supports cardiovascular wellness. It also realigns discipline and structure. Whatever decision you took about health, there is something we call the compound effect. If you do these particular habits every day, it will lead to improvement in health. So in 3 months, you can have shortfalls in certain areas, but when you do this quarterly detoxification, it rekindles your desire to live a healthy life. That's why it's good to do every 90 days. It becomes a lifestyle rhythm, not a one-off event. I tell you, if you clean out your blood vessels every 90 days, you have overcome to a large extent high blood pressure. So, important clarification for men that are 40 plus. Detox is not just starving yourself. It's not extreme dieting. It's not a magic cure. It's just a lifestyle that we recommend to help you calm down and be more conscious of your health. It is a metabolic reset. It's a discipline reboot. It's a gut support strategy, and is a foundation for long-term wellness. My father lived to be 90 and a half, a polygamist, but I tell you the truth, he never had high blood pressure. His blood pressure remained 110/70 till he died. You know why? He did not allow stress to enter him. Every day he goes to play the native Ayo game. He unwinds every evening. That's what he does. He eats his dinner before 6. So I observed all of that even before I came into the wellness space. And I also saw my grandfather, my maternal grandfather, on the other hand, an Ekiti man. He lived to be 120. He was also not sick. There was a time he had hernia, and we did herniorrhaphy for him in the hospital, and it was good. Because my mom died early, so I had a relationship with my grandfather. In the villages up till now, they go to bed most times 8 o'clock. They eat their dinner before 6 because they come back from the village on time and they have to eat before darkness. That is the lifestyle that we need to go back to. So, sir, eat your lunch very well and do something light between 5 and 6 so that the food will digest before you go to bed by 9:30, latest 10. That is when your brain secretes the sleep-inducing hormone that helps you to relax. So by the time you wake up tomorrow morning, 4 a.m., 5 a.m., your brain is functioning very well and your energy level is high. I'm sure you know that I'm on your side. So this supports your BP and heart health. So if you have any concern about high blood pressure, belly fat, pre-diabetes or low energy, detoxification is highly recommended for you. So gut detox supports reduced systemic inflammation, improved metabolic flexibility, better insulin sensitivity, and healthier eating patterns. It's a complete lifestyle change. So you will feel better each time you do this detox. So my recommendation for all our community members: start with a guided 9-day C9 reset. I will work with you for the first 2 days before you even start, and then you follow with balanced whole food nutrition. Assess them. Repeat this lifestyle reset every 3 months, combined with walking, resistance training, hydration, and stress management, and you will be good. So if you are ready for me to work with you, and you know, sir, we can do it with your family. You and madam can put heads together and let us do a family reset for you. You will be jump starting your marriage also, and your bedroom game will come up better. Me, I guarantee you, at 58, I'm healthier than most people my age. I can still stand to give a talk 3 to 4 hours wearing my high heel. I don't have arthritis. I don't have any joint pain. I'm okay on a daily basis. The same thing is what I want for you. As a family, you can jumpstart and have a family health plan, and we will work together with you. I'm sure you have gotten so much value from this lunch hour talk. Please plan to like this video, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to this channel for more valuable content like this. I am on your side, rooting for you. Welcome, sir, to our beautiful channel. Send me a DM and we will get back to you. Let's jumpstart your health journey today to create a better version of you. Once again, this is Fehintola Onogorua, popularly called Coach FO, the lead coach at the Men's Vitality Hub 40 Plus. We have a global community and we work with men to help them thrive. Thank you and God bless.